Let's start with a question all the fans want an answer to. Has there been any Maverick behaviour on the training ground this week?
Yeah, because flair players need to express themselves and understand that that's what they're paid for. Yes, they've got to defend. Yes, they've got to be organised. Yes, they've got to be disciplined. But they need to produce moments, otherwise they're not going to play.
Yeah. You talked last week about how important it is to get some momentum to work your way up the league. You've got the great victory against Spurs and Dover and then Spurs. How do you keep that intensity going against Burnley?
Different game, different agenda, different game plan from the opposition. So therefore concentration and being able to affect them. I have a one advantage over every other Premier League manager this season probably, in that I'm going to go back there again because I've been there once already. It was a tough game. We only just got a draw there with Newcastle, so it's a tough place to go, but the spirit is good. We have some momentum, 2 draws, 2 victories, last 4. Let's take that to Burnley.
And from your experience of gaining momentum, what's a big factor in going on a run? Is it consistent team selection or good team spirit?
Yes, yeah. Consistency in injuries can be impact on that. We had great momentum at Newcastle. We had 6 wins or something, and then we lost 2 or 3 key players, and we lost the next game, and then difficult to get it back. So injuries can play a part. Confidence plays a part. The opposition play a part. So we got to make sure that we, firstly, the good question for this week is that we're all fit as we go into Friday's training. So that's good. And the consistency in selection will be there, therefore. And now all we got to do is affect the opposition.
You definitely had a good new manager effect. The players are definitely up for it on the pitch and in training. Without sounding like a typical Palace pessimist, at some point in the far future, that wears off. How do you keep things fresh on the training ground?
Well, that ain't a question for today, so I don't know why you're asking it. So let's ask something else.
Okay then. We're in the transfer window at the moment. How important is it finding people that have got the right personality to fit in amongst the group of players?
I'm not sure we're looking for a personality that fits in. We're looking for somebody who's going to improve us. And it might be French, it might be German, it might be English, it might be Chilean, who knows? Somebody who's going to take us up a level. And the players like to see that as well, and give us something else, even if it's from the bench, like Wilf did last weekend. Come off the bench last 20 minutes, destroyed Tottenham in that period. So it's about having the right player, not so much a personality that fits in. I have no preconceptions of what a Crystal Palace player should be, none at all.
You've made one signing already, player with Champions League experience. Do you think that's given the players a lift?
Yeah, but things get packaged up strangely. You know, Champions League experience, I don't know what he's had, 2 or 3 games probably. But does that set him any above, for example, Jerome Thomas? I don't know. He's a young player. He has great potential. I brought him to the football club because I believe he's going to be a good player. Can he hit the ground running? Can he cause a situation where he keeps our strikers out? Got some good strikers here. Glenn Murray, Fraser Campbell, Dwight Gale, etc., etc. So we have to wait and see. You are kind of taking a step into the unknown with somebody like him. But he's a great lad, great pedigree, CV stands up, and we'll have to wait and see.
Thanks a lot.
Is that it?
That's it, yeah.
Bye-bye.
Just a quick one. We've got